All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday afternoon, August the 24th, and wanted to hop on here about 5 hours before the weekly close and show you what looks to be shaping up here. It looks like this recent low at 278, 279 is going to be our low. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I don't think we're out of the woods totally yet, but the signs here that are developing are very encouraging. So as we look at XRP, it looks like we're trying to break this recent high here at around $3.10, 310.50. So once we break up above 311, that should be looking pretty good. I would be looking for a little resistance here at 315.75. But hoping that this was a wave one, and now we're going to get a pretty strong push for wave three. What I'm really watching is the weekly candle here and the weekly close for XRP. Currently, this is looking like a bullish hammer or a bullish morning star doji that's coming in. So this is looking really strong. I think as we go into the daily close here in the next 5 hours and 12 minutes. If you hear that, that's my dog scratching on the chair. Hold on. Shh. Lay down. My apologies for the sound effects. So anyway, $3.11 currently. So yeah, we're just looking for this weekly close to really close strong here. Would love to see it engulf the body of the previous week's candle, close above 319, 320. That would be beautiful. We could have a little bit of a small pullback after that, but I really think that if this closes the way it currently is setting up, that next week could be pretty explosive, not only for XRP, but really for the entire market. If you look at Ethereum, it looks like it's going to be closing very, very strong. In fact, I believe Ethereum has made a new all-time high. So the next stop for Ethereum would be around that $7,800, $8,000 range. So, a very good, healthy move here for Ethereum. That's looking good. Ethereum could go as high as $14,000 in this bull market. For XRP, what am I currently seeing? I really believe that this was a wave one here. This isn't a wave three. And so I believe this was a wave one. I think we're about to start our third. I believe that third wave could either take us to 585 or 939 directly. What would be very interesting is to see if we just go straight to 939, but at least 586, 585, that 2618 fib level. So let's see what kind of reaction we get when we get to 586. But we could just do a straight third wave to the 4236 extension at 939, 940. If we do that, then that opens up a possibility for a $20 to $30 XRP for the top of wave 5. So what we really are watching for in the next few weeks, if this is bullish, if everything else in the altcoin market is breaking out, it looks like our big indicator Ethereum is telling us that we're in the process of breaking out. Let's hope this isn't a breakout. We need confirming volume. We need at least a 1 week close next week above the old all-time high. But it looks like that breakout is imminent. And we're either going to stop at 586 or we're going to run straight to 938, 939. If we run straight without any resistance at that 586 level, then that tells me this was probably the top of the macro wave 3, small pullback, and then we shoot for 14, 22, or 30. So those are the targets. That's what I'm looking at. Very, very encouraging signs here as we close out the weekly. Also keep in mind that this time next week, we'll be closing the monthly candle as well on XRP. So let me move this line here. So this is just a very important week for us. 7 days and 6 hours until the monthly close. This is a very, 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 very important monthly close. It's a very important week as we end the month of August. So that's what we're watching here on the charts. I'm not going to get in depth on anything else really at this time, but it looks like Cardano and XLM are starting to respond and look good. Link is looking good. I think some of these smaller caps are going to lag a little bit while some of these majors take their big move here. So just keep an eye on everything, but it's looking good so far. And we're keeping our fingers crossed as we go in here to the final week of August. Daily's looking good as well. Oh, I also want to mention there is someone who's been working on a AI technical analysis tool. I don't have a ton to share on that yet, but someone who is very respected in the XRP community has been working on a AI analysis tool that is going to be fairly affordable to use, and I might have some more information to share with you on that here in the coming days. But anyway, things are looking good here, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.